welcome to a game that has been going very fast with these bans. But we have a game for StarLadder. StarLadder Season 4 is the last game of the evening for the 5 games that were about to be played, or would be played. And we have had all 4, and this is the 5th. And we're gonna see 3D Max, a team that just very convincingly took down Empire, versus Sven Hunters, a team that is relatively new, or at least it has got 2 teams that merged together. Evo and Fubar being the 2 teams that merged together into one team. They have taken over the rankings of Evo. I'm just gonna be doing the rankings for a short period so that you can see that. I'm just moving it up there so that you know you still see the draft. For this team, a 3D Max on the dire side is doing very well for themselves. If they would win this game, they would be together with a Virtus Pro on top. As that is gonna be their place then, or on the second place then, second/third. I think this is not updated yet. This is bad. I updated it. The hell. Well, but it still will be very good for 3D Max. They have already, actually, they already are on par with Virtus Pro. That's the one that I wanted to say. 3D Max is already on par with Virtus Pro. Let's just drop the box down because apparently saves don't work or something like that. But it will be, if they win this, they are together with Fnatic on the top of the charts. So they really want to win this. We have got the Undying ban out, the Bounty Hunter, as well as the Magnus and the Bed Rider. And we have got as first pick 3D Max. Picked up a Darkseer with the Shadow Demon and the Queen of Pain, picked up by Sven Hunters. Of course, 2 heroes that fairly okay against the Sven, I guess. As Sven Hunters themselves, I have not seen them pick up the Sven just yet, only ban out. We have got a 10 being picked up now by Sven Hunters as well. Jakiro and Rubik, the supports for 3D Max. So both teams have their support sorted, with a off-lane for 3D Max, with a jungle hero for Sven Hunters, and a mid-lane for Sven Hunters as well. So at least for as far as banning goes, 3D Max is probably going to ban out carries that would work well together with the Shadow Demon, and perhaps also solo suicide lanes like a Windrunner or something like that. And for Sven Hunters, what they could be banning out is heroes that work together with a tri-lane with the Rubik and a Jakiro. So Sven comes to mind, Chaos Knight as well. As well as mid-lane heroes which are still not picked up, like a Templar Assassin, even though they already have the Queen of Pain, which is of course a counter towards a Templar Assassin. But we've got the Chaos Knight being banned out indeed, no surprise there. With Mirana ban out for 3D Max, which is kind of a surprise, but I guess, well actually Mirana Shadow Demon, I said they want to ban out heroes that work well together with the Shadow Demon. Mirana Shadow Demon is of course great that you can align your arrow to make sure that they won't hit. For the question from the chat, by the way, because you just saw the rankings list, noticing that Navi and Mouse have been on the same points and the same amount of games played for a long time. They of course were also in China. They will be back from tomorrow onward, and I do think there's already going to be some games tomorrow with them. Ghost League is going to be tomorrow, for example, for Navi already. I'm not sure about Mouse Sports, but they will be playing tomorrow, I believe, as well. Just don't know which out of my head, the top of my head. We have a Gyrocopter being banned out there. Interestingly enough, a hero that I guess if you combine him up with the Shadow Demon can disrupt the target with the Gyrocopter moving towards the target, and there's Rocket Barrage him down. If you have a Soul Catcher on him, that will be very easy, especially early game.
5 seconds.
And Sven Hunters taking their time. Gonna take into their bonus time soon. No, they ban out the Sven.
Dire team ban.
Sven Hunters ban out the Sven. Ooh. There we go. Sorry, I had to drink some water because apparently, well, you saw me eating cookies during the break, so that made me thirsty apparently. Anyway, last banning coming from 3D Max. But okay, in case you're wondering, if you were wondering why the Dire has first pick, I mean, it was a long time where the Radiant has first pick and the Dire was last pick.
10 seconds remaining.
But right now for StarLadder, it's so that the first team that is complete in the lobby, which in this case was 3D Max, can decide if they either want to have first pick or if they want to pick a side. So 3D Max decided that they want to have first pick, leaving Sven Hunters to be picking the side, and they picked the Radiant side. Of course, Radiant is now a bit more favorable, mostly due to the ability to pull in the mid lane, making sure you deny lanes towards the mid lane hero for your opponent team. As 3D Max is still ticking into their bonus time to decide which hero they're gonna ban out. I'm taking their time at that. Well, Brewmaster could work together with the Shadow Demon. Tiny works together with the Shadow Demon. But they're not gonna ban out more heroes that works well together with the Shadow Demon. They're gonna ban out long lane solo, so Beastmaster gets banned out. With the Windrunner still in the pool, by the way, but maybe 3D Max wants to pick her up for themselves. I mean, they could just go for Windrunner mid. As to Joe Rotten likes to play that Windrunner mid, so could be. With the Lifestealer now being the last one to get banned out there by Sven Hunters. A hero that they do not want to face. Well, let's see what 3D Max is gonna pick up. What hero that they have in mind. As they are, again, taking their time.
Faceless Void.
There is the Faceless Void.
Radiant
A hero that we've seen a lot more lately, mostly against the Sven though. But Faceless Void still probably one of the hardest carries in the game. And of course also with that teamfight potential, and if you combine that together with the teamfight potential that they already had, Vacuum into Chronosphere, Macropyre, Ice Path over the top, and that is a lot of teamfight going on in favor of 3D Max. I'm gonna see Sven Hunters picking up a hero next. Will they already pick up their carry, or will they secure their solo lane? I would imagine it's gonna be their solo lane purely because they don't need to worry about 3D Max picking up their carry. Because 3D Max, they just need a mid hero. And Sven Hunters for the first time, or at least, well, they had 2 seconds earlier being used in their bonus time, but now really using their bonus time to the full. Wow. I've just been silent for a while, haven't I? I realize now there's a fifth game I cast in a row. So, might have been a bit more active earlier on this evening. I have to say though, like, listen to me, my voice is working. It was feeling really bad last night. Well, I could say this morning because it was a bit early in the morning. But yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Clockwork, wow, great. Clockwork picked up by Sven Hunters, and we have seen Clockworks doing tons of good stuff. And Clockwork is of course the long lane solo for Sven Hunters. Against a Faceless Void, it could work out. The time walk away will still be there though. We're gonna see how that's gonna work out. And it's gonna be Enigma for 3D Max. So they're gonna be having a jungle hero, which means that probably Rubik will be on the mid lane solo, with the Faceless Void going together with the Jakiro, and the Darkseer going solo lane, of course, with on Ace and Enigma in the jungle. Even though Enigma in theory could be on a solo lane as well, don't get me wrong. Last hero to be picked up by Sven Hunters, as they need their actually they need to carry. They need their carry. And they're gonna have to carry against the Faceless Void. Maybe a lone druid. If the game lasts long enough, you'll have 6 item slots to fill up, but it's not really the ideal hero to have, for sure.
Reserve time.
And they now need to decide, are they gonna go mid game? Are they gonna go early game? Maybe anti-mage? Old fashioned good carry? Luna. It will be Luna. Nova. Yeah, Luna will be picked up by Sven Hunters. So that's again. Last game, of course, it was Luna that was played by 3D Max. In case you were watching, that was one as well. And this game, it will be the Luna played by the opponent team. I guess the Faceless Void. I'm curious to see how they're going to be countering it, as we have got well, one hero left to be picked up. Shadow Demon is not picked up yet. As soon as he's picked up, we'll jump ourselves into the game. We're not going to see an aggressive trialing coming up from Sven Hunters, I believe. We'll find out though. Let's take a look at who's playing what first. We have Werner playing the Clockwork. No real surprise there. He is of course the solo lane for Sven Hunters. Shui Doda will be in the mid lane on the Screen of Pain. Blueberry Ninja on the Shadow Demon. It will be Quix on the Chen, and that will leave Luna played by the carry, played by Go Audio Doda, or Audio Doda rather. As we jump ourselves over to the dire side, where the Darkseid is getting ready for battle, and it's going to be played by Ace. And we saw him in the previous game as well. He was doing amazingly well. As we will see Hayek playing the Enigma. He's going to, of course, be going into that jungle. We're going to be seeing SHZ playing the Rubik in the mid lane, going for a fast early bottle. And we're going to see Noya playing the Faceless Void. Hawaii will be playing the Jakiro. And that will be the entire lineup for 3D Max. So no aggressive tri-lane indeed. Everybody pretty straightforward at that, and we're going to see who's going to be getting the lane advantage and who is going to be going out to gank first, because that will be one thing to have. Good luck, have fun, Danes. They say, oh, I thought they were from Sweden. Oh no, well, Sven Hunters is from Sweden, 3D Max is from Denmark. Wow, confusing. Very confusing. But we'll see how they do. As for the lanes, as far as lanes go, Luna is going to be paired up together with the Shadow Demon. Now, the combination itself is not, I mean, there's no real special thing that you can imagine from it, that you can think about it from it. Maybe if they can gank, I mean, of course, disruption is always good for positioning, but there's not really anything that Luna can set up for to try and go for something, maybe an Eclipse later on or something, but not really all that exciting. As Luna's just going to be going for last hits, as in, I don't think they're going to be able to kill off anything. Of course, Ace also has a surge. As soon as he gets out of the disruption, he will be able to surge away, and there's no real hard stun coming off from Sven Hunters. Unless the Chen comes out of the jungle. Of course, Chen together with the Shadow Demon is pretty nice, because if Chen would have, for example, a Centaur, disruption could be there, Centaur can walk up to the target, and the stun would be there. So, the possibilities are there, it's just, it's only if. As we have Ace already going back, trying to block more creeps. Hasn't spec'd up anything just yet, wants to decide if he wants to do that based on how far the creep lane is coming, and if he needs that surge earlier than the Iron Shell, for example, or if he needs an Iron Shell first. We're going to have in the middle lane, it's going to be SHZ against Sweet Dota. Queen of Pain, Rubik. Now, we have already seen SHZ on his Queen of Pain, and that is actually one of his signature heroes, so we are going to see him knowing exactly how to counter a Queen of Pain, or at least he should be knowing that. As of course, if you are playing your signature hero, you are the one that knows the ins and outs of that hero, and that's going to be in favor of Rubik here. And he so far has got 4 last hits with Sweet Dota on 5, so it's still very even. At the same time, Queen of Pain has got himself a... really? You want to stop? Thank you. Confusing. I'll explain later. Queen of Pain has got himself a blink, so an escape mechanism, with Rubik not having that. The Rubik already has his bottle on his way, so that will be that, as Shadow Demon is going to actually harass Ace away here, with also, there's the Centaur indeed coming off, and this is going to be a Lucent Beam going through. Here comes the disruption as well, will be there, there it is, here comes the Centaur walking up there, Soul Catcher up in there as well, there's the stun, Ace, it might be first blood, that's a fate, that's a kill! Audio Dota picking up the kill. Picking up the first blood money, and that's exactly what I talked about with the Centaur there. That combination was there, picked up a Centaur, making it work for them, and the first blood goes to Sven Hunters. In the meantime, top lane is going to be the Clockwork, who's going to be... I mean, what I said earlier, I mean, good to stop, it's like you have 2 melee heroes right next to each other, so look at the minimap and it's like, oh, something's going on there, but then there wasn't, so that was me being confused for a second, as we have Joe already harassing Queen of Pain harassing right back at them though. And there's already a bottle being bottle crowed on the frog, though the frog is standing still and is being upgraded without the bottle being full. That is bad. That is very bad, as we have a gank, smoke gank, against Centaur, Shadow Demon combination. They want to go for that, as Clockwork and Faceless Void are still dancing around the creep wave. Look at that. Rubik. Got, of course, ward here. Not sure if he saw the smoke. Well, he now has a bottle. He's got an empty bottle again for the haste rune. Has that one now. So we'll activate it straight away, and that will also mark the exit for the Shadow Demon and the Centaur +1, and that one is the Sven. So that will be that. And they go back towards the bottom lane. Maybe they can do it again. Maybe they can try and get a kill again on Ace. Ace does not have any wards here. They know exactly where he is. And there it goes, Lucent Beam starting off with, right clicks to go, they don't want to be using disruption just yet, now they do Soul Catcher on there as well, here comes Centaur, there comes the stun, that's another kill, and it goes this time to Blueberry Ninja on the Shadow Demon. Just clear, secure pickoffs right there. And no wards for Ace, so that's going to be a tough one for him. Because he's probably going to go into his own jungle to try and get the creeps there, even though of course he will be taking the creeps from Hayek, because Hayek is in the jungle actually. As Clockwork is actually not getting harassed away this much. I was expecting him to get harassed away. He's on a dual lane, so he's oh, Battery assault, and he actually forced out the time mark from Noya. The battery assault still going on there. Ice Pad still locks him in. Dual Breath already went through. Can he get a kill before he goes down? He might be. Yes, he does. And here comes Hayek. Werner will still die, but he dies a happy man because he picked up the hard carry for his opponent team as a solo lane. Solo lane in Clockwork. Clockwork very tanky, able to stay alive so long. Picks up and faces Void that actually already had Spectin to backtrack. No backtracks for him. And he already used his time walk. So Noya does not get the experience for the kill either. Does get an assist, but you know, that's it. Invisibility rune activated by the Queen of Pain. Let's see what she can do with that. She doesn't have a Sonic Wave, she's still level 5. I don't think she can kill at the Rubik. We'll just free gold for her as this time actually the Clockwork drops without taking anybody in return. Enigma coming out of the jungle to help there. Manifest being used, Time Walk being used, Ice Paths, and even Liquid Fire spec'd up on the Jakiro. Managed to get them the kill.
Thought you had that, didn't
As
you?
Rubik has got 21 for 3 last hits. Sweet Dota on 20 for 6. So still again very even. And now level 6 up on the Rubik. And the blink gets stolen. And he blinks. There is still a blink forward. Shadow Strike as well. The snare's already gone. Hesiod Rotten trying to get away. Has got one tangle only. But there's no dive. He eats a tango. And he will be backing off with an empty bottle. But he will fill it up in the fountain himself. And that's a level 1 Shadow Strike. The reason why a lot of people spec level 2 of that is because level 2 cannot be healed up by Tango, level 1 can. So that Shadow Strike actually ended up not doing anything, not putting him in danger at all, as the blink kind of saved his life. So one ability that you do not want to give to the Rubik. It's already an annoying hero as it is. And Ace, now level 4. Is indeed taking his business into the jungle. Stealing creeps from Hayek. But Hayek is okay with that. He's got 1k gold. He's doing nicely for himself. I mean, of course, there's also a chat in the jungle, so we have to kind of compare those to each other. But the Enigma still being the hardest carry there, or hardest carry, what am I saying? The fastest farmer in the jungle. It's still okay for Chen to be here as well. And, of course, he's been having an assist for both of the kills that have happened on the bottom lane, on Ace, on his Darkseer. Rubik picking up a regen room, more harassment to go. And he'll be getting support as well. Level 5 Jakiro coming in. There is a ward, no ward up for the Radiant actually. He places only a die ward and goes back out. Okay, no gank being done here. It's very hard to gank the Queen of Pain regardless, because of course she has got that blink. And we'll be warning that has his hook ready. Let's see if he can get his claws into Hesiod Rotten. There is of course a ward. Just placed, freshly fresh out the press. And it will mean that Hesiod Rotten is just going to be very careful. And does not want to take any risks. As Quicks comes in from the side, from the back. See if someone's going to try to defend this. And he actually finds the Ace there.
Structures are fortified.
Oh, Ace surges in. Here comes the snare. No, there's no vision. It is nighttime. He didn't see it in time. And the tower will probably still die, even though Ice Shell's up on there. Ace still hanging around there. Let's see what they can do. And there's also the skeleton warriors, but they go down so fast. More gold going the way of Ace. Actually, wow, that range creep denied that. Tower being pressured, not in the night range or anything just yet, so that will be that one, as Quicks will grab himself another creep. And Ace back on his bottom lane, level 5 right now. Let's see if he dies again. For his sake, I hope he doesn't. As we have Queen of Pain picking up the rope of the Nightgiant, might be going for a drums, as we have Shadow Strike up on the Rubik, Telekinesis up on Shrido. Does he want to chase it? He can't really. No mana and no Sonic Wave. And that's already the regen rune being used, so Hesiod Rotten already back on almost full HP. Werner, top lane. Still doing okay. Level 6 as we saw. Level 7 up on Noya, so the difference is not that big. With Jakiro already scouting out the Rubik. That one. And they go for him also. There's a time lapse. There's gonna be battery assault as well as the Cogs. Malefist there though, and he will go down. It will be Noya picking up the kill for the second time. Well, he didn't pick up the kill for the first time, but Werner goes down for the second time, third time actually, the second time without getting a kill in return. Wow, brains work weird. I know, right? We have indeed got the drums now also up, or being built up by Luna, so more drums. Queen of Pain, do you really want to go for drums? Oh, sent home by the Chen. Maybe just start of power threads, but that doesn't seem logical to me. As Chen takes some experience in this jungle while he can. Or jungle, what am I saying? In the mid lane. Hook! Hit! Hesijo Rotten! Battery assault! Fabled going through, but Hesijo Rotten cannot stay alive! He goes down! Clockwork picks up the kill. And that's gonna be a long range hook. Even with the ward there. Not able to do anything about that. The Queen of Pain not even getting an assist for that kill. Or did she? She does have one assist.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Rubik went down only once, so she helped in the top lane earlier, of course. To the Shrek. What am I saying? That's a different game. Oh my god, I'm confused with games. Dive, ace, ace! One more hit! Ah, I mean that Shadow Demon's illusions pick him up. Telekinesis, SHZ Rotten. Gonna try to take a kill in return. Gets one also. Stole the Lucent Beam. Blueberry Ninja trying to TP out. Will be able to do so. SHZ Rotten not able to pick him up anymore. Tower in the nigh range. So that will be that, even though SHZ is not gonna go for it apparently. With in the meantime, top lane Clockwork gonna get a Maleficent in the face, gonna get an Ice Path going for him, dual breath first. There's the Ice Path, doesn't lock him in, but still is not gonna be enough. Battery assault, not gonna be enough, or is it? Ooh, no, it is not. Enigma picking him up. As Enigma has almost got his mechanism complete. In the meantime, in the middle lane, Telekinesis up on the Queen Fate, Fabled going through, blink away. No more mana for Lucent Beam. He does have bottle charges though. Illusion Rune activated for the Queen of Pain to help her get away from that one. As the kills are even. Gold grab not even though. Favor of 3D Max. 1k gold. Experience also favor of 3D Max. They have been taken on later kills. Later kills give more experience. Is going towards the 3k in their favor. Disruption. Oh. Ace. Ace died 4 times. It's a bit sad. Poor Ace. Oh well, happens I guess in a way. We saw other people having a tough time on the suicide lane earlier today as well. As has a joke, is he gonna try to deny the tower or is he just gonna wait until he sneaks in and deny against a Shadow Demon and a Luna?
Radiant's top tower is
Shadow
under
poisons.
attack.
Now here we go. Gordio wants to go for last hit, and that's the last hit for the Radiant indeed. And that's already SHZ Rotten going down. Luna helping out. Clockwork hooking himself in, and it was actually the cheese creep that got the last hit for that one. Gordio did not go for that one. They went for SHZ instead, and they're gonna go for the tier 3 right now. They've only got one cheese creep though, which is not really ideal. Here comes the rest. They will have to clear out these creeps. We'll be able to do so. Ace hanging around here as well. Level 6 versus level 9 versus level 7 versus level 6 and 6. Not really, well, not really out-leveled, I guess, but also not really something to write home about, as there's nobody else coming to defend this tower, and the tower will drop. 3rd tower in the game to go down. Sven Hunters
Dire's bottom tower has
ahead,
fallen.
for sure. And quite interesting to see, because last game 3D Max was up against Empire, and they were just dominating those lanes. They were dominating the lanes that they had. They're able to get the game in the end as well. But right now they're just, they don't have the lanes. Yes, they have the Faceless Void. Don't get me wrong. There's still plenty of chance for them. They have got that massive team fight potential. But for now it seems like Sven Hunters is just pulling ahead. Without 3D Max getting that much in return of it. They've got a Battle Fury being built up by the Faceless Void.
Radiant's middle tower.
And yeah, that team fight is really dangerous. You've got a black hole or a chronosphere, but with both you have a vacuum to make sure there's more people in it. You have got a Macropire. You've got an ace. What's it called? Macropire, Ice Path, and you've got soon a Battle Fury up on the Faceless Void. So more AoE damage going through. But the thing is, they need to get that team fight going. And at the same time, of course, for Sven Hunters, if they get locked out of position, if they get going for a team fight, they do have a Hand of God. If they can survive the initial burst, then they will be doing good. Chronosphere, Werner, not able to stay alive. Hawaii picking that one up. Telekinesis up on Blueberry Ninja. Sweet, jumping in, Sonic Waving, wants to go for the Jakiro. Jakiro only needs a couple more hits. There's a Shadow Strike helping out, and that will be getting the kill. And that's Queen of Pain picking up number 1. SHZ Rotten now on the way out. Will be using a stick to try and stay alive, but he won't be able to do so. Double kill for Sweet. Malefice on the Queen of Pain. helping her not chase down the rest of 3D Max. And was that worth a kill? Killing off the Clockwork for losing 2 of their supports? I'm not sure. Well, I say 2 of their supports because I'm used to seeing Rubik as support. He's not playing support this game though. Not at all. So we're jumping to net worth to see a bit more interesting stats right there. As it is the Luna that's pulling ahead on the Radiant side. 7,200 gold. With the Queen of Pain being second, with actually quite a bit behind there. Yeah, quite a bit behind. Disruption. Just defensive. Blue Bear Ninja able to walk away from that one. Illuminate to go through, or Shadow Poison to go through. Some more vision there. And they're not going to get this tower for now, and they back off again. Not going to risk it. And that's an illusion only. They realize that. That's an illusion only as well. But that wasn't. That was a creep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still went down. In the meantime, I mean, we look at the net worth. We do see, of course, the Luna and the Queen of Pain higher up on there. But we also see that the Faceless Void is not even that far behind from that. Of course, the Clockwork did die 5 times now, so that's not really ideal. With the Faceless Void being there for all 5 times. He's got 4 assists and 1 kill for himself, so he has got that, and he's doing okay on the levels as well, as it is now back towards the 0 line with those last kills happening. Gold grab though in favor of Sven Hunters. That's towers, 2 towers difference, 3k gold. Still 1k in favor of Sven Hunters, but there's also 3 kills difference. So no real surprise there. As we'll take a look at what these people are building. We have got for the Queen of Pain, Aghanims. Gonna be the call for her. Able to throw out her Sonic Wave every 70 seconds, I believe. Or is it 40? It's 40. Now it's 70 seconds. That's the one I was confused about. We've got Faces Void. His Battle Fury is complete. Hayek Mechanism complete. Still got 1300 gold. Let's see if he's gonna go for a fast Blink Tag or if he rather wants that BKB. BKB not only because he wants to cast his Black Hole uninterrupted, but BKB is what you build against a Luna. Luna mid-game, that is. As for people that are having issues with the stream, on my side everything is fine. So the problems that would be happening would be on Twitch's side, as I do know that there's a lot of people having issues with Twitch the last weekend. Please send a report to Twitch. You can do that with the error report on the wrench. Click on the wrench and then go for that one, and then go through the menu, whatever it says, and then support a report to Twitch, because they do look at those and they do work on it. And the more reports the stream gets, the more they will look into it. So all reports are good. Well, unless there's nothing wrong with the stream, in which case reports are not good. As we have Chen also building towards a mechanism. He's been in 3 kills so far. And it looks like they're going to try to push the tower again. They're a bit hesitant though. They have got the warder here, of course. It's just been countered. Then no Faces Void is around. Together with the Macropyres, Jakiro, and of course Hayakanos Enigma as well. And there is a Gyrocopter up there. So has to be careful.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Just 900 gold needed for Queen of Pain to have her Aghanims complete, as the Rubik in the meantime doesn't have that much. We got 3.8k gold, but you wouldn't say that if you look at his inventory at all. That's because he's got 1.2k in his stash in the bank. Queen of Pain blinks forward, Shadow Strike, Fatebolt, Telekinesis, Sweet Troubles. And that's a shout being stolen by Hessa Joe. Doesn't use it though. Darkseer, 1k gold up on him. Finally getting some farm going. It's about time. Oh. Noya wanted to find some people on the way out, wasn't able to do so though. Chen having fun with the red army. Urosaz and Hellcaller, even though this is more pink, I guess. Is Hellcaller eating a fish? Looks like he is eating that. Or maybe it's his beard or something. But it looks like he's eating it. Looks awkward. Oh well. But yeah, with the Battle Fury, and of course also the threads, he's gonna be really dangerous. And there he goes. He goes for quicks. Necropyre there, disruption, helps save his life. Demonic Purge upon Faces Void. And that's gonna be Noya going down. Luna Eclipse coming in. Now Hayek is gonna be the next target. Will drop as well to awareness. The Clockwork, and now is Hawaii runs into Scream. It adds Ace gonna be next one. Shadow Strike, Diving Tower. Who cares about that? Surge away. Is it gonna be enough? No, it is not. Blink in from the Rubik, who wants to try and take something in return. Gonna get some harassment back from Audio Dodo, who actually is gonna dive. And backs off again after noticing that blink away. And that's gonna be the tower going down. And the fight going the way of Sven Hunters again. They now have no tier 1 towers left standing on the map on the side of 3D Max. And that is a, for me, an unexpected turn. Though we did see, I'm not sure if you saw it, but we did see Sven Hunters doing a very good job last Saturday. It was against NextKZ, where they took NextKZ out in 2 games for Ghost League Division 1. The Sven Hunters also in Division 1, or at least Fubar was, and then you're taking over their spot. I guess it's handy if you take over, if you merge together with a different team. You'll always be able to just take over the best rankings that a team has. It works out. Works out indeed. See the Pain continuing a farming streak, has got on Aghanim's. We see Luna picking up the Helm of the Dominator, picking up the Yasha. It's gonna try and take down some Ancients. It's just 2 stacks though, by the looks of it. Not that much extra gold for her. 2k gold in her inventory still though. We'll be able to buy up the Ultimate Orb if she wants to for the Yasha. Doesn't have enough for the Yasha itself though, it needs the recipe still. As we have 4 heroes grouped up for 3D Max in the mid lane. The only one not here is the one that's supposed to be farming. The Faceless Void. Demonic Purge. Hayek being slowed. Sonic Wave doesn't hit on Hayek, but does hit on Asa and Hawaii, but not doing as much damage as I thought it would. Blueberry Ninja still picks up Hayek though. And now the rest trying to back off. Telekinesis was still there. Losing beam upon Hawaii. And there's the surge away. And that is the hook. And that is the kill. Luna's still picking up the last hit. Ace gonna get a Shadow Strike. Will they dive this? No, they do not. Disruption is still there. And that's gonna be Ace able to back out from that one. And they're not gonna try to take tier 2 tower instead. Maybe just waiting for the quick wave. Could be both. TP goes out to the top lane. They want to stop Noya from farming. Noya time walks himself away. So that's all good. 3100 gold on the Luna after those couple of kills. She's been involved in 10 out of the 14 kills. She's only died once. She's been doing a quite amazing job. In the meantime, I mean, look at her just coming ahead with that net worth, and now her Mantis Style is complete. She is really pulling ahead, and so of course she's going to be the one that's supposed to be farming against the Faceless Void. And yes, if she gets locked inside that Faceless Void Chronosphere, she will be vulnerable. Though, as you just saw already, 1 disruption is enough to stop Faceless Void from going on that target. He actually time walked himself away after that one. Ice Path only chance creeps, who actually sends one of them to base. Telekinesis, he's gonna lose the Satire though. It's a shame. Oh, he's not. He's not. No, Satire's fine. Sen's a happy dude. Does not lose any of his creeps. Has your Rotten 1200 gold up on him. He's probably gonna go for Bleak Dagger or 4-star. Just to get that extra mobility up on him. Mana Boots up on the Jakiro. Mana Style showing off with Luna. But look at the Mana Style already doing so much damage to these creeps. And now the smoke up time for 3D Max. They need this. They need to get ahead. Do have the smoke. They have the positioning. Will they take the Ancients first? Yeah, there's the stack of course. Who can take these? Faceless Void can, that's for sure. Actually backing off again, knowing that there will be people coming around. They smoked up. There's no vision here for the dire side, but they realize something is wrong. I'm gonna be running past the creeps. There's no tower here either to scout it out. They're gonna see Hayek first, and that's gonna be 1 hero down. No black hole for you. Can they find more? They see them more, but they are backing out. 3D Max do not want to take this fight, not when they're already outnumbered. Losing Beam still hits on the Jakiro as we have Messenger Rotten going down, but there is a nice vacuum inside the Chronosphere. Macropire, Ice Bat, the combination is there. There goes the Eclipse still. Messenger Rotten still drops. Can he go for more? Ice Bat locks in Go Audio, and he's trying to get away from here, from Noya. Noya though, getting damage, getting Demonic Purge. It will be Faceless Void that drops to Blueberry Ninja, and it was Go Dota that was able to go away from that one. Sorry, Go Audio, even. Audio. He's no longer Go Audio. He used to be called Go Audio. This is why I'm calling him that. So it's a bit confusing, but it is Audio Dota. So that is, I mean, I cannot believe they had the perfect combination. They had the Ice Path, the Macropyre, Side Chronosphere upon 4 heroes. Hello? That should have been resulting in some kills. But no. Not without a black hole there from the Enigma. If Enigma was still alive, imagine the black hole it would have gotten. Imagine the fight that 3D Max would have taken. But no. They lose their Faces Void. They lose their solo mid. They lose their Enigma. And that's gonna be that.
Illusion.
Illusion. For Luna. More Lunas. As Luna has not just got illusion, she's also got a Manta style. And they'll take the Ancient stack from the Dire team. Thou shall not have Ancients. I'm saying it a lot today, aren't I? Faces Void though, I mean he realized, okay, you know what, I'm not doing enough just yet. It's going for Mask of Madness, that might have helped in the previous fight, for sure. Because everybody dropped very low, it just wasn't a kill. It just wasn't a kill. If he would have had Mask of Madness, there might have been a kill. Because he would have hit faster. And if you hit faster, you do more damage over this period of time that you had, and that would have been resulting in kill. In the meantime, it will be Roshan that will be taken by Sven Hunters. No real contest for this. Has of course 3D Max. I just had our team fight already, not able to pull it through. Oh, Ice gonna scout it out though. Ice Pet latches on audio.
Repent.
And that's gonna be the Roshan, the Rupping Luna picking up the Aegis. No surprise right there. 4,500 gold in Luna's bank account. Can she be going for Titanic, or does she want a BKB instead? It's a question. It's a question. I'm actually thinking BKB would be quite nice here. Even though of course there's both the Faces Void and the Enigma that can lock in BKB targets. But the Telekinesis and the Ice Path and the Macropyre, they will still not damage you. So even if you get caught in by that massive team fight, yes, you will be locked down, but you won't be damaged by the spells. So that is quite nice. Well, we'll see. She's going back to base right now. She's probably buying something. Selling her magic wand. Maybe the Satanic. Satanic will be able to heal her up as well. If she's got dropped very low. If she's not afraid to really die yet, just dropping low. And that's gonna be Boots Travel first. Okay, that was not the one that I was expecting. Boots Travel, no BKB. And TP's towards his own creep, and we'll continue farming. Surprise! Clockwork in the meantime working out great for this game, by the way. Yes, he dies on the top lane a couple of times, but he is doing okay. He's finding kills as well, and he's been involved in 8 out of the 17 kills. He's got 2k gold in his inventory and has got nice initiations with his hook for sure. As the Shadow Demon is gonna go towards a 4-staff, as we see the Queen of Pain, what she's building next. She picked up a Ultimate Orb, so it's gonna go for a Hex or a Scythe of Vice, Sheep Sticks, whichever you want to call it. We're gonna have Queen of Pain. Maybe tries to go for something there. No, not able to do so. There is, of course, I mean, yes, Sven Hunters is ahead, definitely, like by a lot even. But if you look at the map, there wards there's one here in the Dire jungle and also a counter ward there. But the Radiant team, the Dire team, still has got some control as well. They've got a ward here up on the high ground. They've got it here, but they are still having some map control, so they're not feeling that shut down just yet. That's when, like when there's no wards, that's when you're really starting to feel locked up inside your own base. But for now, 3D Max is okay with the way, well, probably they're not okay with the way things are going, but they are not too scared just yet. They feel like that Faces Void can turn everything around, and they can. I mean, you saw just now that team fight, the potential was there. They just needed Faces Void to be a bit more farmed, and it would have been a fight for them. But they weren't able to do that, and they're gonna go for the next team fight. And as soon as they start taking team fights, maybe then they will be able to get ahead in this game. As that's of course their goal, because if 3D Max would win this, they would be #1 on the charts. And they want to be #1. Who doesn't want to be #1?
Players here.
Double damage.
Double damage on Luna.
Pain without consequence.
Double damage.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But Luna will be, then they will try to take down a tier 2. I mean, the other tier 2 is getting defended by 4 heroes. So maybe they can try to take another tier 2 as the sentry ward being there, being countered with the sentry ward that is also placed up on the high ground by Blueberry Ninja. And that's gonna be the tower going down, probably, especially with the double damage. The fortification will still go off, and it looks like the DMX wants to try and take a tier 1 tower mid in the meantime, but Queen of Pain coming in there, not letting it happen, and they will lose their tier 2, so they're not getting anything in return for that one. More gold the way of Luna, who indeed finished off her Satanic before doing a BKB or anything like that. And for now, Faces Void, even lower farm than the Queen of Pain has. He's going for a BKB next. Picked up the Hour Club. He's already got 900 gold still. He's gonna go top. Take the farm top. Take the farm, save the game. I know, I'm doing too much puns today, it's really bad. And that's Clockwork, Blade Meal complete, so that will be his item of choice. No real surprise, he's of course the one that goes in first, and if you can just go in, pop his Blade Meal, no fear of dying. It would be a massive help for Sven Hunters. It looks like the last tier 2 tower is going to be the target here for Sven Hunters, as we normally see when the last tier 2 tower goes down. Roshan will be the target, but Roshan is already down, and the HS is still in there. The HS is about to disappear though. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes time, 1.5 minute time rather. That's again all the Adota picking up the gold for that one. But 1.5 minutes they have until the Aegis disappears. Will they try to force out a fight, or will they just continue doing what they're doing, just locking in 3D Max? But they will still get some farm. The Faces Void will still get some farm, which means that the longer the game goes on, the more even you will become. Even though of course you can farm more than your opponents do. And at some point those items will be up on the Faces Void. He almost got enough for his Minthor Hammer, as the gold grab is up to 15k in favor of Sven Hunters. About now we should be able to see it flatten out slightly though, depending on how 3D Max is going to play it, but in theory that should be happening. Experience graph already flattening out because it's been a while since we've seen any convincing team fights going off, as we have a smoke up for 3D Max. They're going to walk past the sentry ward though, and they know it's there because there was a counter ward for that counter ward. And there's the exclamation mark from Blue. Audio Dota knows where they are, so they will not go inside their opponent's jungle.
Homing in.
Rockets will fly, and Darkseer already showing himself, and the smoke failed. 3D Max going back to farming, mostly Noya though. And right now, Sven Hunters, they don't need smoke to discover the Dire's jungle. They just walk in there like man. And they're gonna go for this. Oh, no they're not. They're pausing. Damn it! Wait, I ruined my point, Audio. He's got 3,800 gold. We might see a, wow. We might still see a BKB. I hope we're gonna see a BKB. Normally you see Lunas and they go first item BKB. It's just her not having a BKB right now shows the state of the game. Like, they're ahead and they're not afraid to show it. Okay, I got songs in my head, it's so bad. Oh, sorry, in case you didn't understand that, there's actually a song that says that also. Gem of Truth set up on the chin. And he's going for a Aghanim Scepter. Of course, more fights, more Hand of Gods, and of course, I mean, if 3D Max, should they get their team fight going, should they get that perfect combination of, which we can happen, then you need heals. You need a lot of heals. And Chen is one of those people that will stand back and then walk in for the mechanism and then use the Hand of God to help his teammate survive through that burst damage that 3D Max can throw out, if there is indeed a good black hole with a good macro player, Ice Path, Faces Void, hitting him with his Battle Fury and his Mask of Manazon, Fade Bolts, Iron Shells, you name it, it should be there. And we saw earlier a team, I'm not sure who it was, they were against Empire, but they also had that team fight potential. And they had a team fight potential, but they didn't go for it. It's so frustrating from a caster point of view. That's the kind of stuff that you want to see, or sorry, that's the kind of stuff that I want to see at least. But they couldn't do it. And I'm hoping for 3D Max to can do it, because that means that the game is gonna be a lot more even than it is right now. And if it's one thing that we want to see, it's even Dota games, because those make for the best Dota. And not Rambo style Dota, even though I like Rambo style Dota as well. I mean, if you should check out the VOD that is the recommended replay on my YouTube, Absolute Legends vs Fnatic. Hello Rambo Dota. Though that was a very even game with Rambo Dota. I mean, go watch it for sure. It's hilarious. Though I seem a bit asleep, but it's fun anyway. As in I seem asleep in the cast. But anyway, let's focus on this game. As the pause is unpaused, 4 staff up on the Shadow Demon, and we do see that Sven Hunters is trying to look for an opening. That is what they have to do. Kill off 1 or 2 heroes before going in, and then go in and try to take it. Of course, at the same time, they've got a Luna Illusions that will just be able to do damage to the tower regardless, with even without vector protection right now. And that will be already that. Look, I mean, it's only 200 damage done. It's really not that much, but it was free. It was free damage, and if he continues to do that, then it will be bad for 3D Max, because I mean, sooner or later they will lose their tower. That's Queen of Pain getting a haste rune. Already run out. Okay, her haste rune has run out. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Thank you for the amazing camera work right there. But yeah, we've got the Queen of Pain, 2,700 gold. And yeah, as I did mention earlier already, as someone in chat points out again as well, I mean, yeah, their Chronosphere and a Black Hole go through BKB, but you'll at least be immune to the damage that comes up from it, as well as from the Macropyre, Ice Path, Telekinesis. You don't want to be shut down, you want to be able to hit stuff, and I mean, you're not going to be able to hit stuff anything anyway if you're in the Black Hole or the Chronosphere. You can't do anything against that regardless, but you can do something against Ice Path, Macropyre, Chronospheres, Malefisses. So that's why I'm expecting that. But we will find out. Maybe it's gonna be a butterfly. How ballsy can you get? Now Luna just farming and farming and farming. 5,700 gold. As she now realizes that, okay, you know what, my teammate just cleared out my jungle. But it will be a full jungle again shortly. She's just gonna wait until now it's full again. You can go back, audio. Audio? There's creeps. Audio? Audio. Sorry. But yeah, Sven Hunter's being a slide at an interception? No, at a crossroads. At a crossroads. Do they want to be aggressive? Or are they gonna just hang around waiting for 3D Max to be aggressive? Because as I already said, the longer this game goes on, the more farmed Noya gets. And of course, I mean, yeah, Luna is farmed as hell. Luna is very farmed. But Faces Void is still a very farmed hero. Nice backtrack, Noya. Faces Void is still the hardest carry in the game. Double damage from the Luna. She kind of shouts it out also. Double damage. But it's a bit awkward. 6,300 gold in your inventory with an empty slot there where the Aegis was. And just not picking up anything and still having your magic wand there. And meantime, though, Roshan back up again in a couple of seconds. So that might be a fight that 3D Max wants to try and take, because we all know Roshan is the one point where most people are a bit clumped up. And what more that you can do with a clumped up group of heroes. And then a Chronosphere, Black Holes, everything basically. Macropyres, you name it, it's there from the side of 3D Max. And there we have Smoke Up. Roshan it is. There is wards up here for the Radiant though, so you also see the Radiant moving around here, knowing that Faces Void at least is not trying to take down Roshan. So Sven Hunters wants to try and take a fight and then take out Roshan, because they don't want to be locked outside of inside of the base or inside of the Chronospheres at the Roche pit. But it doesn't look like they have to worry about it just yet. Here they go. It's gonna be Ace. It's gonna be the target. There's Vision with the Shadow Poison there. The net is there, and here comes a Chronosphere coming in. Noya being turned into a Piglet though. Sonic Wave coming through. Here's the Black Hole. Already be interrupted. No BKB for the Enigma. And it's the Chen that goes down first. Actually, Noya, Demonic Purge with your BKB on trying to time lapse away. TP out. Cannot do anything here anymore. So Gem drops on the floor. We have Noya going down still. We have Darkseer going down still. The one that people initiated on to begin with. And the buyback from Enigma happens. And the buyback from the Chen happens also. But that is a successful fight for Sven Hunters. Even though I didn't think it would... Well, I thought it would be more destruction than it was. Basically. But Rubik and Jakiro staying alive there, of course, a big win actually for 3D Max. So they're able to defend their bases and not lose more than just a Roshan. But they do lose the Roshan, and they lose the Phases Void, who was happily farming there until then, trying to back himself out, but wasn't able to do so. He got picked up by the Shadow Demon's Demonic Purge, of all things.
There it goes.
And that's gonna be... Oh, did we see it? No, it's the Aegis. Oh, crap. What's he gonna do with the gold? I will not allow Audio to pick up a Rapier without having a BKB. That is not how you do it. Oh, hello, Jakiro. Ice Paths. And Lucent Beam being stolen. Telekinesis. Vacuum. Knocks him in. Malefice also. They can't really go in on it just yet, though. Disruption going off. Still defend Luna here. Defend Audio. And that's already also some damage done to the towers. Not exactly free. It costed them some mana, but I mean, they're not set back that much. They can go again in just a moment. They still have the Hand of God, the mechanism. Hook has the Joe Rotten, and that's gonna be a Sonic Wave. As the Joe Rotten still alive, now goes down to the by Chronosphere, locks in 3, but he's inside the power cogs. He can't do anything. Another Demonic Purge slows him down. Disruption of awareness, so he doesn't die. Ice Path locks in Audio. Can't do anything. Noya able to stay alive, but another Chronosphere not successful. And now the Tier 3 tower fortification goes off. But that's only delaying the inevitable of the Tier 3 tower going down, and there it goes, Audio picking up the tower, vacuum back into the Darkseer Bowl, but Ace will pay for that one with his life. A lot of damage these illusions do though, and there we have Noya again, bashes go through, Noya being turned into a piglet, Audio still has the Aegis, so doesn't have to be afraid of dying. Phases Void, however, does have to be afraid of dying, and he does go down, and we do see only the Enigma, and now the Darkseer also back alive again, but the GG has been called, and it will be Sven Hunters that take down 3D Max. In the same kind of fashion that 3D Max took down Empire with, but I'm quite surprised. As well, Sven Hunters, of course, now a fairly new team, but they definitely make sure that their merge works. And they take the points, and they take this win in the StarLadder Season 4 matchup, where Rubik stalls the Eclipse and gets a kill. Follow Twitter and Sweetdota apparently, so do that if you want to, as when it will be sent home. But yeah, we're waiting for the disconnector otherwise until they take down the tower. So shout out to Silver, the net admin, and shout out to GHC and Zap. I think that's Zap Crash even, maybe. The Shadow Demon picks up the tower gold. Shout out to Peter Dorothy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, okay. There. It's done with all the shout-outs. So well, I will shout out to myself, because my name is Sheever. I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. Did she buy anything, by the way? No! Why did she not buy anything? What's up with that? Chronospheres. Well, anyway, my name is Sheever. I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. Please support me by subscribing to my YouTube on youtube.com/SheeverGaming. Oh, hello, Black Hole. All audio. That's the Luna going down for the second time this game. She can buy back. She has plenty of gold anyway. But yeah, that will be the throne going down. So subscribe to my YouTube. I'm gonna check if there's anything else. I don't think there is though. So we'll find that out in a moment's time. Yes, I want to thank you all for watching with me today, because there were 5 matches in total. We've seen them all. We've seen it all. And if you were sticking with me for the entire time, or just for a couple of games still, then thank you for supporting me in that way. And there's the throne finally exploding. Sven Hunters showing that they are definitely worth that Star Series place in StarLadder. Bam. End screen. Oh, they find Rapier still! Luna. I know. Sucks. Anyway, yeah, be right back with, I guess, me. Haha. Sorry. Oh my god, my humor sucks today.